Choose who can participate, set and delay between image. Higher management. Okay. Okay. Y'all, I did not know that you could go live this way. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be so much fun. I love live. Oh, don't look at my my bottom half. I love live more than I love pre-recorded videos. I got to see. It looks kind of dark. I wonder if I look dark. Hold on. Um okay. Oops. Yikes. Okay, I turned my that looks a little brighter. Do I look brighter to y'all? Does that look brighter? Can y'all hear me, see me, feel me? See me, feel me? Welcome to live. Remember to guard your privacy. Okay, I got that part. I got that part. What can I do with this? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Oh, 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 look at this. Wow, look at this. Oh my gosh. I like this. I like this. Maybe I need to create a background for these next 5 days. Ooh, I like. Let me see what else I can do. I like this. Do y'all like this? Or are y'all nosy? Y'all want to see what's behind me. Okay. All right, let's get started, y'all. Let's get started. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the live and welcome to those of you guys who are going to, excuse me, who are going to catch the replay. I'm going to be here every single day for the next 5 days in your face while you eat your lunch. So this is day number 1. If you guys are just brand new here, which you probably ain't, or if you are, and you are a life coach, aspiring life coach, you got your training, you done been through certification, you just have not been able to really get clients. And I'm going to talk about that really deeply in the next couple days of like really the stats of successful life coaches. And you guys, my eye looks really red because I poked myself when I was putting my makeup on. Okay, so I'm going to get into day number 1. Again, you guys, I will be here for the next 5 days in your face at 12 p.m. noon Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be here live because I like live video better than I like pre-recorded. I think I just got spoiled to that. So here we are, y'all. Here we are. I'm going to give you guys 5 reasons why your coaching may not be selling. And I want you guys to take out a pen and paper. I don't want you guys to just be like, okay, Angels on live. I really want you guys to do this. Listen, y'all, come close, especially those of you guys who have been connected to me for, I'm going to say, more than 5 years, because a lot of you guys have been more than 10. It is like we got gray hair now. It's literally time for us to get out of, even though I'm going to share some information slash inspiration slash helpful tips and all those things, it's really time for us to put these things into play. Like perhaps I'm going to say something to you guys today that you've heard before, but I have to warn you. I have to warn you, especially the older you get. If you've heard what I'm about to share with you before, but yet you're not doing it, you've only heard it. You don't know it. You only know it in theory. You don't know it because you haven't actually gone out in the field. So do not deceive yourself. I've been saying this for years. Do not deceive yourself in thinking that because you've heard something before, because your mind is going to trick you to think, oh, I heard that before, and maybe you did it for a little while, and then your mind will also tell you, oh, but I did that and it didn't work for me. But are you still doing it? Is the question. Okay, it's all about consistency. It's not about skill necessarily. It's because the more consistent you are, the better the skill is going to become. But it's not about education. You guys, y'all know I failed the 9th grade 3 times, never graduated from high school, never got a high school education, formal training, all the things. It's not, it's about it's simply for the fact that I'm still here. That's all it is. It's about consistency. Okay. So number 1, all right, I'm 5 minutes in, so I know where to mark this time so I can let y'all know in the replay. Okay. So Number one, and why you're not getting clients, why you're not coaching to convert, why your coaching isn't converting. Number one is that you're not solving a specific problem. I know you want to be a lifestyle influencer while selling coaching vicariously through that lifestyle content. And that is possible. I'm not saying that that's not possible. It is very possible. You just have to be very, 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 very skilled at marketing and very skilled at storytelling in order to do that. But if you are not that advanced, I need you to talk about one thing and one thing only, because people do not pay for coaching, they pay for results. And if they do not see the results that they're going to get from hiring you, from working with you, they're going to skip over you and go to the next coach that literally has it mapped out and 3 simple steps. It's a 12-week program, and it costs X amount of dollars. Just because they have it literally spelled out in a sales funnel that possibly they didn't even create, like somebody created that for them because they're the talent, and they are all set up. And because you have the message but you don't have the format, that's going to mess you up. Okay? So you have to solve a specific problem. You cannot sound vague. You have to get so laser focused, especially in the beginning. And I know that that can be a little bit difficult. Like, I like to say this, whatever you specialize in, I want this to be your assignment. Okay? So this is your assignment for step number 1. I want you to write at the top of the page what you do, what you specialize in. If it's finance, if it's confidence, if it is marketing, if it's business, if it's leadership, whatever it is, I want you to write that at the top of the paper. And then I want you to write 20 different ways that you can talk about that one thing. 20 different things, 20 different stories, 20 different scenarios. I actually want you to do that, because when you do that, you're going to understand that the marketing is endless with one topic, because you can create literally the only thing that you're going to end up doing is creatively saying the same thing over and over, just in different ways, in different formats. You're going to say it through video. You're going to say it through, if you can dance, you dance it out. Perhaps you're going to do it in a trending video, or you're going to teach it in a class. Like, whatever specific problem you solve, write out 20 different ways that you can talk about that one thing. And that's going to help you think like, oh my gosh, okay, well, niching down ain't so bad, because I'm thinking, if I just talk about this one thing, like, how am I going to keep talking about it? Trust me, you're going to be able to keep talking about it. I'm hungry. I'm talking about this is a lunch and learn. I didn't even eat my lunch. I didn't even eat breakfast yet. So if y'all hear my stomach rumbling, I just heard it. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 1 is you're not solving a specific problem. Solve a specific problem. Number 2, you are hiding instead of selling. Now, I know that this is so true for so many people, because this used to be me. I used to post like motivational quotes or motivational videos and hope, wish, and pray that somebody out there is going to say, oh, I want to work with you, or can I work with you, or are you taking any clients? Like, you throughout your marketing, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to attract people, but you have to have some kind of call to action. You have to be able to tell people what to do. What is the next best step for them, right? So if you want them to work with you, if that is the next best step, then you have to tell people that you cannot hide behind your motivational post your motivational quotes, or you reposting somebody else's information and kind of standing behind that and hoping, wishing, and praying that somebody sends you a DM and says, can I work with you? I did a video about this. The easiest way to get paying clients is to teach classes. I want somebody to comment that. If you're watching this live, or if you're watching this in the replay, I want you to write the easiest way, make it personal. Say the easiest way for me to get paying clients is to teach free classes. I got a whole video that teaches you guys exactly how to do that and what I mean by that. So stop hiding behind your post. Okay? Number 3, your offer isn't structured. Like, it's really not clear. I remember when I first started coaching, y'all, I had a girlfriends package. Y'all remember the show Girlfriends? I love that show. To this day, I love that show. And I had a girlfriends package, and the girlfriends package was 6 girls, six of you and 6 of your friends get together, and you guys pay to come into this program. Now I also had, I could work with you one-on-one. I could work with you one-on-one. I had the girlfriends package. I would come to your house and organize your house, because you guys know, well, some of you guys don't know, I used to have a cleaning business, and I organized for people. So I had all this on my life coaching package. Now, when was the last time you were able to get you and 6 of anybody, to come into alignment, to come into agreement, to get on a path and walk that path for a certain amount of time? Child, what was I thinking? Like, that was just too complicated. It wasn't streamlined enough. It wasn't structured. It didn't make any sense. And I remember meeting this one girl. Oh my gosh, if you're watching this video, you're going to know exactly who you are. I remember meeting this one girl in Dunkin' Donuts, and her considering the girlfriend's package. And though I really couldn't even explain it. But you know what? I'm so grateful for those days that I would stumble over my words, or those days that I was not clear. I'm so grateful for those days, because now those days are gone. Like, you have to, a lot of times, I'm gonna get back to this, but a lot of times people don't want to get started because they don't want to look like an amateur. They don't want to look stupid. But the reality is, guess what? It was only me and her sitting at that table. It wasn't like I was sitting in front of an audience of 10,000 people stumbling over my words, right? So when you first get started, it's just, you just gonna look amateur in front of a handful of people until you continue to get better. Then your skill will get better. Remember, with consistency, your skill is going to get better, and you will get better. You'll get more competent, and the competence will lead to confidence. Okay, so back to this. Number 3 is to have a more structured offer to sell the people. I want to know if I can see comments. If somebody is here, put a comment here so I can see, because I don't know, did I turn down chat filter top right? I don't know if I turned them on or off. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Okay, number four. This is so embarrassing, because when I wrote this down, it literally was like, Angel, you got to tell him. Like, you got, not that I didn't tell y'all this before, but number 4 is, do not try to look like somebody else. It's okay to emulate them, but don't try to imitate them. When I first started coaching, I went through Valerie Burton's training program to become a certified life coach. And Valerie Burton, I love her to pieces. I call her a little powerhouse. She's so small. She's probably like 5'2", 5'3". And she's so soft spoken. She's so professional in her stature. Like, she's the questions that she asks as a coach are just so freaking profound, simplistic but profound. I love, she's so skillful and so masterful at being a life coach. I absolutely love what she does, right? So when I went through her training, and then I went and I took some of her other classes. And you guys know, just naturally, who you hang around, you're gonna start to emulate them and imitate them and walk like them, talk like them, because the people that you hang around the most are the people that you tend to look like, talk like, whatever. And so if y'all look back on some of my videos, child, I was literally in my old apartment sitting there trying to look like Valerie Burton. Like, I literally remember, like, sitting there, had the table, I had the little desk, and I was sitting there, because even her setting is very professional. And so I was just trying, and I'm sitting here like this. Child, when I ended that video, I was like, whew. Like, because I wasn't being myself. But again, like I said, it's natural to be around somebody and start to pick up their mannerisms. And that's okay. It really is okay. Just make sure that you're still being yourself. Like, there's certain things that I do now that I didn't do, that I got from somebody else. But now it's my own. I made it my own. It doesn't feel unnatural. It's, it's a part of me. So you're going to pick up, certain attributes from people. But my whole thing is the mindset of it all. Like, don't come into this thinking, okay, this is what's working for this coach, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be this way, and I'm going to sit this way, and I'm going to have my lighting this way, and I'm going to do my emails. Y'all know what I'm saying. We grown. Y'all know what I'm saying. Okay, the last and final point. the last and final point is you are not confident in selling your information. You guys, listen. In my meditation this morning, I was literally remembering and just reflecting on what what is it that, because you guys know I've never had a real job. I've never, like, the last job that I had was Advanced Auto Parts. I was 27 years old. Yo, that was 20 years ago. The last real job I had, it was 20 years ago. And I worked there only for a couple months. Prior to that, I worked at a pager store. Do y'all remember pagers back in the day? I worked in it was called PageNet. I worked there. And I've been a stay-at-home mom this whole time. And I was just thinking, like, what is it that holds people back from, they'll go to a job and they'll go to a job interview and the person will say, okay, we're going to pay you $63,000 a year to do this job. And people will confidently sign up for that. They'll be like, yes, I'm in here. You call your friends like, yes, girl, I got the job. Girl, they pay me $63,000 a year. I got benefits. I'm so excited about this opportunity. And nothing is wrong with that. But this is where what confuses me and what I was reflecting on this morning is that we will okay someone else valuing us. But when God gives us the idea to start our own business, we start to cringe at, like, oh my gosh, can I charge for this? Should I charge for this? How much should I charge for this? Oh my God. And this is what came to me this morning. And I've always known this, but I was just reflecting on it. And it's simply this. It's often difficult to charge somebody for what comes so natural and easy for you to do, because you're like, oh my gosh, I would do this for free. Well, newsflash, you are doing it for free. You have been doing it for free. And perhaps it's time for you to now make that your income, because you are a master at it. You may be new to life coaching, the title of it, but you're not new to life. You're not new to life per se. And so what comes easy to you, and I want you to think about this, if this resonates with you, if you have ever said, this comes so easy for me to do, like, how could I charge people, or I would do this for free. I want you to think about what you had to go through. Like, if you are filled with wisdom, if you're watching this video, I know you're a very wise person. I only attract wise people and leaders. That's who my audience is. You're not here if you're not wise, right? And so that wisdom that people seek you out for, do you remember the nights that you had to cry? Do you remember the nights that you struggled? Do you remember the nights that you did not know if you was going to make it? Do you remember the nights that you literally questioned your whole entire existence, your whole entire being? Some of y'all even took it to the next step and almost took yourself up out of here to the upper room. Like, do you remember what you had to go through in order to be as wise as you are now? So while that wisdom may be stored in you, and yes, it's so easy for you to do, and yes, oh my gosh, I would do this for free. You have been doing it for free. Now it's time to start earning money for doing it. Why? Because you're dreading going to your job. If you're not dreading going to your job, or if you don't have, or if you like your job and you want to do this on the side, this is who this message is for. It's not for people who love their job and they're comfortable in that lifestyle. That's I cannot express how okay that is. I want people to understand that us entrepreneurs, we can be very loud and very boisterous because we gotta be. Hello, we are our only boss. If we don't make no damn noise, we don't make any money. So we gotta be loud, right? And so, but don't let our loudness make you think that your job is not the place to be. Okay, I was just listening to this guy on TikTok. Love him. Y'all probably know who he is. His name is The One Mailman on TikTok. He used to be a mailman for like 5 years, and he quit his job, and he's now doing a stand-up comedy, and he's traveling the country doing stand-up comedy. And I was watching his live this morning, and somebody said to him, because he used to say he was slinging bills. So somebody asked him, do you miss slinging those bills? And he was like, I don't miss the job. He said, I just miss the structure. I need y'all to hear that. For my entrepreneurs who are here, or for my people who have dibbled and dabbled in entrepreneurship, and and you've also had a job and you understand that structure, that is one of the biggest hurdles that new life coaches go through. Is like, okay, now that I'm an entrepreneur, I have all this time. What do I do with all this time? And he literally said that he was like, I just miss the structure. He was like, now because I wake up and I have to make my own schedule. And to me, that's exciting. That gets me excited. Like that gives me butterflies inside. That's how I know that this is what I was called to do. Entrepreneurship is my thing. That gives me butterflies. That doesn't make me nervous. That's not a daunting task to me. I've always done this. Y'all, I've been at home. I've been a stay-at-home mom my whole entire life. That's all I have done is created schedules my whole entire life. And so, but anyway, how did we get to this? Oh, because I was talking about being afraid. If that is snot hanging from my nose, I'm so embarrassed. Okay, I don't think it is. I hope not. My allergies is here. I did take an allergy pill. But anyway, so I'm talking about being afraid to sell. If you are at, like I said, if you, just because it comes easy for you to do, don't get your panties in a bunch that somebody will pay you for it. Hello? Look at Beyonce. Like, she dances. It comes easy for her. But yet you still gonna buy her album. You still gonna pay for her tickets. Like, you still, like, anybody that you look up to, they became so good at what naturally they are good at. And now as a consequence of that, they earn a living from it. And you can do it too as a life coach. Okay, y'all. That is day number one. I hope you guys enjoyed day number one. If you guys are here, make a comment. I know I said that before. I want to see what I just did. I hope we still live. But I want to see if there are any comments. For those of you guys who are just getting here or that will see the replay, we will be here again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live for day number two. I want to see if I can see comments or where they are. So somebody make a comment. I don't know if I have them all messages, top messages, none, hide in chat, show every message, including potential scam. Okay, I guess do that. Maybe, I don't know. I just changed it around. But for those of you guys who have, I think that worked. Maybe. I hope I didn't just turn the comments off. Anyway, for those of you guys who enjoyed today, make sure that you comment below. Let me know 1 to 2 to 3 things that you guys were able to take away from today's class. And also, do not forget the assignment that I mentioned in number 1. Whatever your niche is, whatever you enjoy doing, whatever you love to do, whatever you're drawn to, finances, confidence, womanhood, motherhood, whatever that is, put that at the top of the paper. Write 20 different ways that you can talk about that so you can start opening your mind to think, oh my God, niching down isn't so bad, because it's not that I just got to talk about one thing. I can talk about this one thing creatively in so many different ways. For those of you guys who have not gone through training and you want to go through my 3-day, or not 3-day, 2-day, when it's live, it's 3-day, 2-day online self-certification training program, comment below. I'll actually put it in the comment section. I'll put the link in the comment section after I get off of the live today, so you guys can go through that. That is a home study, home pace course, training course. It was once live, so I recorded it live, and now I sell the replay. The replay is absolutely powerful. You get the questions, the comments. I love that you get the energy and the community on the call. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. I don't see any comments, so maybe when I hang up, hopefully I did not take the comments off. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Okay, y'all? Bye. If you were here, watch the replay. You got to watch something over and 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 over again to build your skill, your confidence, and your competence. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.